What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl J Simmerz, and welcome to another build. So, this is the first official build of January, guys, and I must say I am pretty much happy with it. It's not a house, as you guys can see. I decided to do something different. So, um, I like to take my Sims out to do a number of various different activities, and I feel like the town itself doesn't really have that much to do. And granted, the park that we do have is very, I would say, limited. It's pretty lackluster, and that to me just doesn't cut it, especially when I want to play and, create my various different storylines and record my Sims. So I decided to design my very own park. So before I take you guys around, this is kind of just the overview of it. I decided to do it in this lot because I think it's pretty cool for to have a park kind of surrounded by a stream and trees, and it's just pretty. So I think it was the perfect location. But yeah, so I think I got a lot of different little activities here within this one lot, and I did kind of cater for our toddlers as well. So let me take you around. So the first section is for the toddlers. This is the first thing you're gonna see. So this little section, we have the toddler playhouse. So of course your toddler can come here and do whatever they want. I think it's a pretty cool area. And again, guys know I love plants. This is also something I had an issue with in the other park. There's barely any pretty plants in general. I feel like it wasn't to my liking. So I decided to create something that was. So apart from the playhouse, we also have the bicycle. We have two of them. And yes, it's pretty functional. Your toddlers can go wherever they want and they can ride. And of course, when they finish, the bike will automatically reappear right there. So that's the first section. This is the entry right here. I think it's pretty. And then this other section, we have a seating area. This section I would say is like more of a sportsy section because we have like the basketball court area, and then we also have a section where you can kind of work out, so I think that's pretty cool. And then in this section we have like a little mini golf area, which I do think is pretty cool. So overall we have some sports that you can have your Sims engage in. Okay, so moving on. So we are now entering officially the park. So you have this section. So let me show you guys. I don't even know where to go because it has so much to see. So in the children's section, we also have a pool area for them right by the trees. So I think this is pretty cool as well. Okay, so you guys may hear dogs barking in my background. The all the neighborhood dogs decided to make noise right now, including my dog. All right, so moving on to the other section, right next to the sports area, we have a picnic area here, guys. Do you see how cute and pretty all of these sceneries are? I feel like each section has its own collection of plants, and I feel like again this is something that the original park was very much lacking. So I think I really enjoyed just decorating the various different areas. And of course it's a park, so you guys know it's gotta have some seating, just random seating for anybody who just decides they want to stroll in the park and take a seat. We have this little pond area here, which again I think it's so pretty in the middle of the park. So this is the middle section there. Again, pretty cool. And you guys are seeing that I did create a lot of pathways. So we do have like the different sections to kind of figure out, where to go and what leads to where. So over here we have another section which again is another relaxing section where you can go and you can serenade your Sims again pretty cool to be doing in a park. I feel like this park is pretty cool for like if you want to do like a camping section, you know. I think it's pretty cool. We have over here a bonfire, guys. Again, so pretty. Look at how the plants just wraps around the bonfire. I think it's so pretty. Again, all of this is functional, by the way. So even if you think the plants are blocking, they're not. I will be doing a live play of all of my Sims coming to the park and just engaging in all the different activities so you guys can see exactly how this thing functions. But yes, so um we have again seating opposite here, and let's continue on the journey. So we're gonna follow the pathway again. I feel like it's a maze. I think it's so cool. So we have a section to grill up some meat, guys. So we do have a cooking section as well. And then we also have like a little meditation section right there. And of course, every single thing is nestled in between these trees and flowers. And I just think it suits the scenery. And of course, we love the fact that the background has the stream, making for a even more beautiful scenery for this park. Over here, I just decided to put like a random table and chair setup because this actually has a function for if you want to work or if you want to have some coffee or eat, you can do this here. So my logic is that you grill up some stuff and you can come over here and just kind of chill. So I think that's pretty cool. Over in this section, we have like a little yoga mat kind of vibe. I think it's yoga. I think it's a yoga mat. So, again, pretty cool little activity. And I think because there's so many different like trees and sections, they kind of help to create a dividing aspect of the park versus everything just kind of being out in the open. So everything has its own cozy little corner. And then, of course, we have the entryway, which, of course, is nestled by an archway with vines and whatever that you can go over to here. And okay, so again, the dogs with the barking. Sigh. All right, so we have a tree over here, a nice little swing on the tree that you guys can come and have your Sims swing on. Originally, I was going with the original swing that we have, I think, in the play section for the kids. But I was like, this is so much cuter and it does the same exact thing. So I'm like, why not use the tree swing? So we have that section over there. Also, guys, take a look at this. So we have a cute section where you can come and you can paint, okay? And then we have like a little log I envision. This is what the person is painting, and he put like everything there so he can watch and paint live, which is so cool. And again, because you are around nature, I think it's even cooler that you can do this type of thing in the park. Okay, you have all the art supplies and everything, and again, it's just so pretty and it has pathways to lead to every section. So I just think it's so cute. This little section here leads to a little what do you call this? Bench swing? Yeah. Romantic swing. Of course you're gonna have your couples come here as well. And I think it's just so pretty, guys. Oh my gosh. So yeah, overall this is my park. And I think I am very much happy with the way that it turned out. I think that you can do a number of different things here. Apart from it just being pretty and filled with so many different trees and little cute sections, it's very functional. I made sure that everything that you can do here, your Sims can do it without anything blocking them because I did test it before. So I am very much satisfied with my little park. And I must say, I think I want to create like more community spaces like this because it just helps the game to be more, enjoyable and all that stuff. So yeah, you guys can leave your comments down below and tell me what you think about my park design. Tell me if this is something that you would like to recreate in your game. Mind you guys, this did take a long time for me to actually design because um I didn't exactly have a plan. I just went with whatever came to my head. And I wanted everything to feel, very cozy. So I just made sure to have lots of plants and each section I would decorate. So whenever I would find an object that I wanted to put down, like for example, the paint section, I put all my tools down and then kind of like created a cute little space for it instead of just placing things down and having it just be out in the open. So I very much enjoyed putting this together, I must say, and it's definitely something that I would have my Sims be using in a general sense. I think if we had the tools to create like a beach or something of that sort, I would probably recreate my own beach as well because I feel like the beach we have is cool, but it's again lackluster. We need more activities, we need more graphics, more of everything. So but for now, guys, this is my creation. I'm going to make a short video to show you guys how everything works with my Sims and, of course, the screenshots. So, with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video and please enjoy the live action video of my park being in full action and full bloom.